Thanks again to all the staff. Everyone's doing such a great job getting this going. Steve kind of stole my thunder. Thanks, Steve.
You're welcome to take it back.
No, everything's doing great. I do want to thank Josh, though, because, where is he? There he is. Because I was getting a little nervous. He goes, don't worry, John. Just remember, everyone's looking at you, so don't F up. So, thank you. Very good. Yeah, Josh. So, in Marina, you're looking great today. Just the way a bride should look on her Scott, you're doing your best. Keep going. Good job. So several months ago, when Scott asked me to be his best man, I was honored and privileged, and all that stuff that he did. It was the night of the Super Bowl. I was already happy. I got even happier. So, but I did decide that I wasn't going to save this for the last minute. I wasn't going to treat this like college in a project or whatnot. I was going to take care of this, have it all ready to go by the time I, several weeks before. So last night, as I'm rushing to prepare this thing, I asked Scott, what do you want me to say? Like, what do you want me to avoid? And he goes, don't worry, I trust you. You know what not to say. So Marina, this is all his fault. But anyways, so I can't really start my friendship with the whole, I met Scott, because I really don't remember it. Our family went to the same church. We were 2 years old, and they decided, let's get together. My parents were like, hey, Lori and Ken, they raised 2 boys. Throw John at them, they can figure it out. And so I spent a lot of my time at Scott's house growing up with Scott and Josh. I learned several things, nothing useful. It was all useless knowledge. For instance, I learned how to saute Cheerios in half a pound of butter. Because nothing goes better with Cheerios than cholesterol and shame. And it's delicious. And we also learned that out of the 3 of us, Scott's the easiest to whitewash. So, that was all fun and good. But no, Scott and I's friendship is very, very, very deep. Very, it's a good friendship, come on. So when Scott met Marina, I actually wasn't there, but I wasn't too far behind. I remember it was at Balloon Fest, and Scott needed a ticket. I offered him to buy him a ticket. He gave me the face like, no, I don't want a ticket from you. He was, Marina was going to buy him a ticket. And that was the first time I knew who this person was. And I go, I don't know, how long have you been in Hillsborough or Deering? I never knew. That doesn't matter. So I just didn't know that she was there. And so I see Scott and Marina, hanging out, and they're having a good time. And a couple days later, I'm like, are you gonna, is this going to be something? He goes, oh, it already is. So, and that was, 8 years ago?
7.
2007. So I was able to win this, because here's the thing. You hear the term, you have a revolving door of women. Well, my door is locked, unfortunately. And so that left plenty of time to be a third wheel for these 2. And I was able to see a relationship develop. I'm able to see why these 2 are perfect for each other. And the term comes to mind, and it doesn't make much sense, but I like it, so I'm going to say it. And it's, I think Scott and Marina are the imperfect form of perfection. And what I mean by that, you look at them and you're like, this can't happen. Marina's so nice and kind. And Scotty is, so you hang out with them. But then you see it all just come together. And it's great. And there's no other way to put it that way. And I remember, a dear friend of ours, the person who was supposed to give this speech, said, I was talking about how, they've lasted this long. Because I was really shocked, to be honest. And then Max just goes, because John Parker, they're absolutely perfect for each other. And he's absolutely right, they are. And most of it, or I shouldn't say most of it, that's a bad term, at least what I see, because Scott's my dear friend, and most of it comes from, no, oh my God, I can't do this. From what I can see, a lot of it comes from Scott, because Scott, I'm sorry, but what you say, and your jokes, sense of humor doesn't really inspire me to be a better person. However, your actions, your loyalty, your friendship, and your kindness certainly do. And this was something that I think I dropped several hints in the past couple of months, but it's something I was having a hard time to work around, because Scott's always been one of my rocks, one of the foundations to my life. He's always going to be there, and I know what he's going to say. And when I found out he was going to move to California, I was having a hard time coming to terms with that. But Marina, I've been able to sell it because I know he's going to be with you, and I know he's going to be happy. And I know that you too are going to take this day and you're going to turn it into a lifetime of love, devotion, and happiness. And for that, we cannot be more proud. So, I would like to raise our glasses, and I like to toast with a quote. It's a quote everyone's heard. It's kind of cheesy, but it's one that I wear on my wrist. It's one that I have at my family camp up in Maine. And it is, live well, laughed often, and love much. To Mr. and Mrs. Damaris. Thank you.